Y'all, we got our work cut out for us tonight. I got to get up early in the morning for work, but I done postponed this long enough. So we're here with all the episodes of Chasing Dallas. I'm pissed because I know I filmed a couple weeks ago, episodes 6, 7, or whatnots, and I thought I was just gonna have to do 8, 9, 10. I had my makeup on and everything. I don't know where the hell the footage is at. I done searched everywhere. So now I got to do that over again in addition to 7, 8, 9, 10. Lord, I'm irritated. So let's get into it, honey. I looked on my YouTube. I said, well, maybe I've already uploaded this something. I got to start all up from darn on episode 5. So I hope I ain't delete these damn notes. No, I didn't. So let's get into episode 5. We're going to go ahead and run through it, honey. So oh, I will have these timestamped, by the way, for convenience purposes. Check the comment section. It will be pinned. Season 4, episode 5 review. Several of the castmates is tired of DeAndre shenanigans. Kiki wins against Winter, who ate the candy the fastest, because they was having the candy eating contest to see whose tongue skills is the freakiest. And speaking of the freakiest, of course, darn on Astro won out of the males or whatnots against Trey and Tedley, honey. Trey ended up winning the arm rolling against Sean. Sean actually dressed good for once. I had to darn put that in the note. I was like, come on through, Sean. You finally giving us these darn fashions you darn talking about. DeAndre talking cold cash shit about several of the castmates, including Tedley that you just made up with, and you wonder why people don't fuck with you. DeAndre not filming any more green screens at this point. Why is he there still? If he ain't going to participate, honey, cut him out, honey. His darn gone big scene, no point intended. That's not a double entendre. His darn gone little fight scene where he got his ass whooped is already happened. He can go ahead and go. Then we had Astro Event Space, bringing in artists from darn gone North Carolina, honey, North Carolina. Take your shirt off, swing it like. Okay, we looking forward to the darn gone folks coming down from North Carolina, honey. Trey reached out to his dad. Dad ends up hanging up. Trey, when mentioned how Trey felt upset about the father asking him, do Trey know how to do hair? And yeah, that shit would have pissed me off. I wish my doggone sperm donor would try some fuck shit like that, because I don't know if I'm still the youngest at this point. Currently, on my paternal father's side, I'm like the youngest of like 7 children. I've never met any of my siblings on my paternal father's side. I wish he would come to me, especially considering he's actually a millionaire. Bitch, you better go find another cosmetologist to mess with. Actually, I'm not even a cosmetologist. I do darn on skincare only. So with that being said, my empathies go out to you, Trey. Empathies go out to you. Also stated the day prior he couldn't meet with Trey at the moment because he said something about he got a fancy. That shit, I would have cussed his ass out too. I probably would have cussed his ass out too. Then James obviously trying to console Trey and whatnot. Like I said, my empathies go out with you, Trey, on that, honey. Could not be me. Could not be me. Kiki still trying to perform. You know what? I'm just going to leave that there for the honey. Between L. Teddy roasting you for Phil, I'm not going to give you too much, Kiki. Y'all all know what I'm thinking when it comes to them performances and whatnot. She gives good gowns and good fashions. Moving on. Because the other folks that have read you for fifth on that doggone performance factor, or more so like they are. Between L. Teddy and YB, honey, I'm not going to say nothing else. I'm not going to hit nobody while they already down, child. Dior meets up with his fine younger brother. I was like, ooh, shit, this shit was in a family. Turns out he actually is a music artist. I was like, okay, darn gone, Dior wasn't playing with our ass. He actually does darn gonna have some legitimate folks in the family. He done a rap with Little Baby and darn gone Wale. I was like, okay. Now I was wondering at first, was he of the community, but sadly no. I was like, damn, hell, I can't get with Dargon Dior, honey. Dior always with old fine piece of butch queen, honey. Maybe I might be able to get with the brother, honey. Especially since the brother's young, closer to my age. Well, actually, I'm in that age range where the younger brother and Dior is right close, because you know Dior's like 35. I'm 30 and the brother is what, like 27, 28. So I'm at that nice middle age range where I can comfortably, you know, get with either one. But no, he don't play for the team. Although, you know, if he, the second though, now when I mean play for the team, I'm talking about trans attractiveness. Now, if you tell me otherwise, Dior, honey, hell, I couldn't get you, but I settle for being a darn sister-in-law, honey. Cause honey, the brother darn fine too. Fine, woo. But moving on. You darn slayed the runway nonetheless, boo. The brother came out to see the runway performance. You slayed the runway. The intruder is Oliver with that darn robotic shit. Moving on. Now, I'm going to go ahead and jump since I'm including all these scenes together. When we seen King Kane come back on this recent episode, episode 9, honey, that's who they should have did the big robotic voice to. Honey, King Kane came back and had a conversation with darn Trey of all people. The last time they was together, honey, Trey was about to darn go ostrich stomp on goddamn King Kane's ass. So it's like, for them to darn be talking copacetically and shit, honey, that should have been the robotic voice for that, honey. That was more of a bang than darn Oliver, honey. We still love you, Oliver, nonetheless, boo. What else? He also reveals he's over there. It was responsible for the Dallas reboot. I was like, okay, they just made him the Ray J of the franchise. Needless to say, his ass coming back for season 6 of darn Chasing Atlanta. We love to see it, boo. We love to see it. You got your show coming out. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be reviewing the show. That just looked like a feel-good show that I'd just be watching. I don't know if I'm going to be reviewing that. It don't look like it's nothing to review. It's just y'all having a good time and just shooting shit. So Oliver wasn't aware of all of the shenanigans that DeAndre was doing or whatnot. He was told later on during the after show, we got some inside tea that the spot was not secured. That's supposed to be secured for the darn restaurant opening in February. We're now in May. He still has not opened no restaurant, and the location is no longer available. Y'all do with that what y'all want. What else do we got? We got oh God. Now Jeff, you with this mic shit, like pass the mic, pass the mic, pass the mic, pass the mic. It's like, girl, y'all can't even get no darn mics. Hell, y'all could have went down to Temu. Honey, y'all could have got some darn make-believe mics for darn $7. Like, god damn. But the performance looked cute enough, honey. It looked cute enough. And then I searched for you on your Insta. Honey, I will say this, honey. The music is bumping, honey. You got the videos and shit on YouTube, Instagram. So, honey, Jeff doing the damn thing, honey. Then we get on over to Astro, make it known he cannot deal with DeAndre flip-flopping, so he isn't inviting Astro. Wait a minute. He isn't inviting DeAndre. I accidentally typed the Astro name to the upcoming event. Love the song Kesey did. Very strong central rap featuring London James called Signed Out. I got to also get that on my matter of fact, it's about time that I update my darn ringtone. I had Beyonce now for like the past 3 years. I guess because it's maybe I still keep Beyonce, but I need like certain ringtones for certain people, honey. Where else we got? Everybody meeting up is clueless on why they meeting or whatnots. Now Sean, I'm not even gonna look up for this. Now you was doing so goddamn good. No, Sean, you was doing so good with the motherfucking fashions. Then you give us darn on Oscar the Grouch tease. Moving on. Like I just at this point I'm just gonna say you just the darn on Giselle Bryant of the show. You just want to intentionally act the darn on fool with these goddamn fashions. And you just always want to throw one thing on there like Giselle to just fuck up the whole shit. I'm not dealing with you no more until like episode 8 or 9. So then we get Oliver or whatnot. So I already talked about that at the show. We think, oh Lord, this is where shit gets starting on sad and everything. And I got the boo-hoo and this shit. Robert revealed he found out his 9 years ago his now 18-year-old daughter is not biologically his, but he still had to accept her anyway. Well, he actually was accepting her to the point so much so that he wanted full custody because I guess the mama was on some fuck shit. But only because he wasn't biologically the father, I guess he lost. Although hell, if he's paying child support, some people, I would think you still have some sort of darn on parental rights nonetheless. But moving on from that, let me go ahead and take a brief water break. Londy's father is a deadbeat. Was in the church preaching the word, and yet you went in darn on too much of accepting of your darn on son. Once again, we all just got it goes to show it don't matter the background, whether your father darn on owns, dozens of darn on houses and retired darn on race car driving and whatnots, to darn on somebody preaching the word in the church 30 years. We don't know what Trey father do, nor Dior's father. But everybody dealing with the darn on daddy issues. Honey, Trey had enough. He went out and Oliver darn on went after him. Oliver, this is the moment Oliver can empathize on this, because Oliver, we seen his issue with his father with the absenteeism. Now hell, Oliver's father was on some show enough fuck shit. He done ran over mama. It's not funny. It's the way they explain. Oh God, Oliver, don't slap the shit out of me when I get to Atlanta, boo. It's the way that mama explained that shit so casually. She said, honey, one day she was in the darn old house. Next thing she know, oh, I'm going to hell. Y'all. Oh God. I'm sorry. The shit was serious. The shit was serious. And we glad mama Twin. We glad mama Twin survived. But she explained that shit so nonchalant. She said, honey, she was in that doggone house, right? Next thing she know, honey, the father got pissed off with her one day. Oliver's father came in with the whole truck and ran her over with the goddamn truck. I said, oh my goodness. And that explains, and see, that now Oliver's father not darn gonna be in the picture. I said, you know what? I ain't even gonna hold Oliver's father on that one, honey. Even crackheads know their limits. Honey, that mama was a police officer too. She knows darn gonna how to bury a body. Honey, as soon as she healed up, I said, now Oliver, you have your mama. Now granted, he needed to be buried any damn way for that shit. But I was like, honey, the reason why he didn't darn gonna come in was around the picture, because that mama is still darn gone. She just got to the point where she's talkative with the father. But honey, it took her many years to get to that point, honey. And she a strong, handsome lesbian too, honey. She would have doggone gladly buried doggone Oliver's father, honey. It would have been some slow singing and flower bringing, baby. But yeah, that's why Oliver's father wasn't in the picture, honey, because doggone every time that father thought about coming back around, honey, that mama was ready, honey. That mama was ready for her damn get back, baby. So, honey, that's why your father had to stay. Although now, that being said, he could have darn going still tried to he could have sent the postcard, a letter, or something. Now that don't dissolve him or any of that. But as far as him keeping his distance, honey, for his own safety and life, honey, livelihood, he did right by darn keeping his distance from Mama Twits, honey. You run me over and miss, honey. It ain't nothing. In the words of Maxine Waters, it ain't nothing darn like a pissed off wounded animal. When you darn try to shoot, or in this case drive somebody over, bitch, you better darn make sure you succeed, honey. It ain't nothing like that type of revenge, baby. But yeah, that was basically that on episode. Oh, and then there was also all the lies that was exposed by darn DeAndre and whatnot. Yeah, like I said, we can do without DeAndre being on the screen no more. So let's go ahead and transition on into episode number 6. Okay, so episode number 6, we got Londi out with the real friends for Taco Tuesday. He informs us he got a doggone beard. He's a beard ambassador, been on Crave magazine, and an underwear. Now I would love to see the underwear ambassador part, honey. Especially they was bird watching, honey, and said that you got. Now I seen what in the beige page, honey. I love to see what it looks like in the underwear, honey. I might need to peep out Londi's Instagram or something, or better yet, the Twitter. It goes down on the Twitter page. Honey, let me go ahead and darn scroll, see what Londi darn working with, honey. Work it out. Flip it in reverse. It is share, but now, I don't need it, no minute. Honey, he don't look like he's no minute man either, honey. I told y'all, Londi can get it, honey. If I'm gonna bust it wide open for somebody, honey, Londi would be one of the few people that can go ahead and bust it open, honey, for a girl. I'm still saving my back door for the right one, but if I was to succumb to darn just letting a random fuckboy darn bust it right open, honey, darn you going to be on the top of the darn call list, Londi. But anyways, moving on. Trey still unable to reach the father. It's going straight to the voicemail, honey. Sean is on the Road Dogg podcast, and it's like, okay, he's giving some sort of makeshift darn honors award for the community of fashions and all this, and yet he ain't showcased us not one goddamn fashion yet. But okay, I'm almost about sick of him like darn DeAndre, honey. Now the fashion of the week is giving darn Digimon, honey. If I feel like editing this shit, as far as including darn the characters, that motherfucker looks like goddamn y'all know the angel, when the cat transforms into the angel, the male angel or whatnot, it looks like that done had a baby with Kirby. I was like, this bitch looked like Kirby done had a baby with the darn male darn Digimon, honey. Digimon. And then toasted it in the oven extra crispy. I was like, no. Return to wherever it came, honey. We did not ask for this shit. Let me see. Then he said he gives golf. I didn't see golf until later episodes. Let me see. Then we got the darn Trey gets best dress. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. But I see the damn moth up in here flew up. I was like, oh! I was like, what the hell is that? It's a damn moth, y'all. Done got in the house. Where was I at? That done made me lose my whole train of thought. I looked down at my darn ring light, whatnot, and I see some darn gray fly up like real quick. I was like, oh hell no. But moving on, where the hell was I at? That shit just threw me all the way off. Oh, the podcast. Yeah, that's what he's giving. And then it's like you keep shading Jet Jeff and you keep comparing them to all these doggone folks that actually look decent. You done called him doggone Rihanna up T-ties. And Rihanna, I don't give a damn how old the fashions is, bitch. Honey, Rihanna's doggone fashions, even way back in the early 2000s, doggone outdo all that we seen of yours, doggone Sean. Shut the hell up. Talking about it's Rihanna, it's Liberace, Adam Lambert. Honey, Adam Lambert is the doggone cute motherfucker. It still looks good for doggone 40-something. So that's not a goddamn read to call somebody Adam Lambert. Bitch, meanwhile, you over there looking like doggone Digimon mixed in with da-da-da-da Kirby. Girl, you over there looking like motherfucking cartoon characters. And you want to doggone call yourself insulting somebody by calling them a handsome butch queen, Adam Lambert, a sex symbol Rihanna. Bitch, the read is on you on that. Honey, you think you calling me Rihanna is an insult? Girl, boo, sit your motherfucking ass down somewhere. And you supposed to be an educator now. That's the real game. It's like, how the hell you an educator and your doggone reasons just not landing at all? At least not with me, honey. That was a complete contradiction. You want to doggone insult somebody with a compliment? Girl, boo. And then we finally get to see Robert working at the nail shop. He's conversing with the godmama, who sounds like Willow, by the way, from doggone Chasing Atlanta. Makes me want to think, is she from doggone down there in Memphis, Tennessee, honey. The mama ain't here for the side picking because she's the sister to Dior. I was like, here y'all go with this doggone incestuous, like doggone, well, not incestuous, but this doggone complex relationship. It's like, okay, you the brother, you the sister to Dior, but Robert is the brother to Dior, but he's your son. I was like, y'all got to make these gay family trees make some sort of goddamn sense. Like, ah, damn. But at one point, he was her sister, but asked the sister to doggone be the mama. Because he needed guidance. Okay, y'all. See, I don't relate to that goddamn ballroom shit. I'm a country girl from doggone Fayetteville, North Carolina. I'm just gonna let them have it, honey. For the folks who's familiar with the ballroom scene, honey, y'all can give me some more insight about that shit. But once again, congratulations on the chess but not checkers name or whatnot. Now I still want this doggone website. Like, now goddamn Robert, you the only person that I can't support. I can purchase everybody else's music and stuff. I can purchase Oliver's doggone Twix Fit seasoning and his music and all of those things. Support his doggone spin-offs. Robert, you got these nails. And Lord knows I need some nails right about now. Cause mine's want to break off. And I can't, I don't know how to reach out to get some nails from you, boo. I'm willing to purchase. But you ain't got no website for me to purchase some nails. Now, I am the original long nail diva. If you go back to my YouTube channel from 10 years ago, it's like, honey, I'm the original bad bitch with the long nails. If you doggone see me, like, honey, I'll be the baddest form of advertisement for you. See, you missing out on your opportunity, doggone Robert. Condolences on the brother locked up. They won't let him out. He's in there for 15 years. Who the hell did he murder, child? And don't think I've forgotten about that damn shirt. I mean, come on now. I still want that shirt, Robert. I don't give a damn if it has to be that shirt, honey. I'll just be smelling like some fine cologne, honey. Go ahead and bring the shirt on over. It looks like, because I can imagine even after I wash the shirt, it might just still smell like a good old nice Houstonian cologne mixed in with doggone Robert's doggone sexy body chemistry. I'm not opposed to it, honey. Because I really don't. I really want that shirt. Because matter of fact, let me show you the shoes that I have already paired for it, honey. Dun, da, 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 da. I want to wear that shirt of Roberts with these darn golden pair of darn shoes of mine, honey. So it's like Robert needs to stop playing with me and get me a darn one of them shirts, honey. Moving on though, Dior working on doing a wig install. We got Kiki bringing in the kinky scene to Chasing Dallas. Okay. Trey took the words out of my mouth though about the people judging, but they barely got experience themselves, Kiki included. Kitch. Then we got Deshaun won against Lon D in the mask category. The explanation on that was some bullshit. See, that's why I said, honey, I'm not here for this part of the segment. Tedley wins against Lon D. Okay, I was here for that. DeAndre calls himself giving Teletubby darn Vogue down doing a runway walk up against darn fine ass darn would have been my husband if he wasn't messing with all the goddamn butch queens in the land. Dior, honey. I was like, honey, Dior darn gave, honey, as soon as Dior turned around and gave Uncle Clifford, honey, nobody does that walk like Uncle Clifford, but Dior came pretty damn close. Soon as he could sashay like darn Uncle Clifford down that motherfucking runway, bitch, I was like, honey, Teletubby, it's over for you, baby. You call yourself trying to break it up. Number one, then you had a costume reveal at one point where your fat ass couldn't get the shit off, honey. I was like, this is like us trying to darn get the thing off the potatoes at the job. I was like, it's just taking a minute to get this darn box fully open. Girl, that's what you was giving me, ho. Let me see. Kesey versus Sean in the commentator course. Kesey wins, naturally being a rapper. Sean giving rapping Barney tease. Kiki versus Jet Jeff in the Vogue category. Did that really count? You won a Vogue challenge against somebody that doesn't even do ballroom. You won against Peruvian darn Adam Lambert, aka Jet Jeff. Girl boo. Then we had Jet Jeff, Astro. Oh, wait a minute. Astro versus Trey. Category set siren. Child now, boo. We did not need to see the boo ho. We did not need to. Honey, darn Astro. I guess Astro was hot in the pants. Honey, first he wanted to share the darn butt plug. He was going to darn do a pass the butt plug around. You wanted to be on Demon Time with some of the cast members. And now you over here flashing the girls with the darn whoop, 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 whoop. Girl, boom. And then Robert with the shady darn confessional at the darn end. Now he mentioned the OnlyFans with Trey. I didn't even know. Now since then I've done a scroll across Twitter. I mean Tumblr. You know how Tumblr, you always end up getting something off of Tumblr that you wasn't searching for. Honey, I seen that picture of darn Trey with the face in the place with darn James or whatnot. I was like, ooh. Now this does make my darn curious ass want to pay the darn $20, $10 or whatever it is just to darn give my commentary on that, honey. Cause I did. Now Trey, don't kick my ass now. You cute, you alright or whatnot. But I did want to see what darn your boyfriend was working with. Even though, you know, he's too young for me any damn way. I can't do nothing with him. He's like 24, 25. But honey, I still wanted to see what cute James was working with, honey. The cakes is sitting up pretty now. I'm just curious what the Tinky Winky's looking like. Because they were strategically placed where we couldn't see no private areas except for darn James booty getting ate or whatnots. But honey, no, I was like, just that alone was a good darn enticement for me to darn go. But I was nosy. I would have went on I done hit the link tree. It's not in the damn link tree, honey. It's not on the Twitter. I'm trying to figure out what is the freak Twitter. Cause y'all know anybody that got an OnlyFans, they got to have a freak Twitter to darn promote the shit. So I'm trying to figure out, honey, can somebody on the low? Y'all don't have to put it in the comment section. Honey, y'all can email me what Trey's darn on OnlyFans is so DivaWuan can give. Y'all know I'm actually a porn connoisseur, honey. So we will be doing an extensive darn on separate commentary and see if Trey actually darn gonna match up with the girls, see if the coins are worth it. Honey, now visually, I tell you that alone off the visual, honey, they can at least command $6-7 a month, honey. Now whether they can command 20-25, honey, I need to see it, honey. Now Trey, if you bold to drop down, honey, you can darn gonna drop the link your damn self, honey, and save us all the time, boo. But on to the next, what episode we on now? I think we on episode 7. Yep, episode 7. We're getting it knocked out, y'all. We're gonna try to knock all these episodes out within an hour. So Jet Jeff, Ted Lee get to know each other better as they get their nails done. Once again, I need to darn gonna get my nails done. Shit. Surprised they didn't opt to go. Now this what darn gonna surprise me. I was like, this is a lost promotion scene right here. Especially Jet Jeff, the way you like to flirt with Robert and Londi. I thought you would have been the first one with your Peruvian ass to go down to the nail salon. Like, why y'all didn't go down and get y'all nails done by darn gone Robert? Now that would have been a good darn on collaborative work scene right there to showcase Robert's talent. Once again, Robert, they just dropped the ball with you, boo. They done went down to Ling Ling's. I do nail for you. It's like y'all could have darn supported a black-owned queer business. Y'all could have supported y'all fellow brother. See, this the fuck shit right here. You got darn not one but 2 goddamn beauticians on the show, and y'all gonna take y'all ass down to somebody else darn and then pay full price. I bet you they go to Robert shit, they'll be his ass too. Even though you Peruvian, honey, I can see darn his ass being on black folks trifling this. Be like, hell, can I get a discount? See, y'all want a discount for the friends, but y'all go to Ling and Wong's and all of them and pay that full price, and they don't even be doing the service nowhere near as good as the darn kings and queens, honey. That's just my rant, honey. The beauticians didn't want to say it that works with y'all. I'm going to say it on their behalf. I'm saying what they really thinking. Ted Lee, that girl, you already be giving us character looks with these doggone eyebrows. Now you want to dress hood. I'm so hood. I was like, it's giving me the hood version of Bert from damn Sesame Street, child. Then, speaking of OnlyFans and me wanting to find out what Trey's OnlyFans is, honey, Jet Jeff is dating somebody with an OnlyFans account, honey. Ever since Beyonce said, honey, you want to see some real ass, go see the OnlyFans. Honey, ever since darn B dropped the OnlyFans, everybody and their mama got an OnlyFans account, honey. But the boyfriend says he's no longer doing sex work, honey. There's some nuance to that because technically it could be solo work down to the darn OnlyFans, which is still theoretically darn virtual sex work, honey. You just reduce the chances of darn passing STDs, that's it. Astro meeting up with the female artist from Greensboro, North Carolina that drove over 16 hours. Child, boo. I'm not driving those 16 hours. Honey, I barely... Matter of fact, let me tell y'all how trifling I am. I couldn't even bring myself to drive 3 hours to darn Atlanta, Georgia. You know, I know some folks gonna cuss me out for that shit, but I couldn't even bring myself to drive 3 hours to Atlanta, Georgia. You think I'm about to drive 16 motherfucking hours to Texas, bitch? I get on a goddamn plane. And especially nowadays, they got the paying for, honey, what they done told me that for, honey. I'm really about to darn be trying to utilize that shit. I'm going to be the first one to give the review. Honey, you can darn split your goddamn airplane costs into 4 payments. I need that when I darn go get my ta-ta-ta-ta. Because I'm traveling all the way out to California. And that darn plane ticket cost alone is something that I need to split that shit on up, honey. Because that plane ticket cost is going to be a cute coin. Because y'all know I got to travel business class. Not necessarily to California, but on the way back. Because, you know, I can't have nobody next to me once I get the tatas done. So, yeah, that plane ticket going to be well over like $1,000. Probably close to $1,500. If not a little bit more. So, yeah. Ugh. I'd rather they split that go hell. And then I got to try out them corporate codes that I got. I seen somebody drop the corporate codes where you can get a discount on any hotel or whatnot. So you use the employee code numbers. So I'm going to be good on the hotel calls. But that damn airplane calls, honey, that's going to be a bitch, honey. Now if y'all want the darn support to the Tata funds, honey, the Cash App is down below, honey. Y'all want the darn make sure DivaWuan get these darn double D's to throw in y'all face, honey. Y'all go ahead and put 5 on it, honey. You put 5, you put 500 or whatnot. Hell, $500, I do a titty flash. Honey, I do a titty flash or whatever for the darn to upgrade these, honey. Cause right now I got a little pitiful 32A cup, honey. We trying to get DivaWuan up to a 34 darn D cup. You know, just a nice modest size, nothing too big. I just want a nice rounded 34D. I'm tired of my shit looking flatter than darn Rihanna. Oh, what's your name? Hell, even Rihanna darn got her shit up now since she done got she done gave birth and she pregnant again. So it's like here I am, the only one out the loop in the boob department, child. But yeah, that aside, honey. The cast gathers over to Astro's Dallas takeover. Now I'm going to include this thing. Now this is what pissed me off because I know I did this review beforehand. Because I darn matter of fact, I think I took a screen record of Miss Thing with this outfit. It's like I'm all for the body positivity, but no, girl, this is not you. Pink hair with this gray sparkle. Honey, I was like, child, it looked like somebody put glitter on a goddamn potato. I was like, Somebody went and got a Party City wig and darn glitter and threw some glitter on a goddamn potato. Oh, hell no, girl. No, honey. No. But all of them performed good, though. And then we got Trey tells D'Angelo and Robert that the diss track is also about them or whatnot. Then in later episodes, we hear that it's not really a diss track. It's just a couple disses in the song. Bitch, if it's any amount of diss in the song, whether it's a light diss or a heavy diss, bitch, it's a diss track. But the confusion was Robert a part of the diss track or was it not? Some people saying it was, some people saying it's not. Honey darn Trey, once again, being the bone carrier of the season, getting the shit wrong. We end out with the pop performances. Jeff give us a cute little pop number. Then we get Lyndon and Honey. See, now Lyndon and Kesey, they shit I can actually hear on the radio, on the billboards or whatnot. Like, yeah, that's what you call showing up talent right there. And then we got wait a minute. Robert Troy pettiness didn't warrant you. Oh, yeah. Now, Robert, now, girl, I understand Trey can be quite irritating, honey, as the bone carrier this season. But you didn't have to threaten the boy with physical violence. I know you a hood bitch. I'm a hood bitch, too. I'm from the goddamn murk. But it's like, I'm not about to darn threaten to murk somebody off of, off of some petty darn reads or whatnot. And it's like, girl, you supposed to be a fellow queen your damn self. Now, you a hood queen. You a mass queen or whatnot. But it's like, you should be able to know how to read down a little bit. Like, where you want to whoop damn, I'm talking about Poe Oliver. I'm so used to Oliver talking shit over in Atlanta. Damn. See, it's late at night, y'all. I need to go eat. Darn on Trey is like the Oliver over here in Dallas. Running the mouth, but be the main one that can't darn gonna fight with a damn. And then unlike Oliver, who got a little thickness on him, honey, now Trey, you know you about this big, baby. Somebody can just gently push you on over. So it's like, now Robert, girl, sit down. That's like a doggone pit bull wanting to doggone chew up a doggone Pomeranian. It ain't no fair fight. Let me see. I think that's it for that. Oh, we did see doggone Robert and Jeff music video or whatnots. Honey, look like they doggone spent the little cute doggone coin on there, honey. I see you, Jeff, with the budget. And where else? Trey feeling doggone Daddy Dior in on Robert's drama. And then we find out Robert actually is the only original person from Houston, Texas. Just like Karen Huger is the only one that lives in Potomac on Potomac. You know, Real Housewives of Potomac. Sean and DeAndre make amends, at least for now, honey. On to the next, on to the next. On to episode 8. Whew, I might save episode 9 for tomorrow, honey. Shit. Well, hell, for later on tonight. Hell, it's... No, because damn, it's Saturday. The demon probably don't... I hope she works tonight. If not, I got to do the rest of this darn on Monday. Oh, wait a minute. My notes are short for this one, so I might be able to put tough it on out, honey. Let's see. So episode 8 is very quick as far as my notes. Robert meeting up with fellow House of Gorgeous Gucci member. Honey, I love that glittery darn bodysuit on Robert's friend, honey, up against that chocolate skin. Feels, honey. Kesey invited Dior and Londi to his first photo shoot. Londi inquiring about Dior's and Kesey's situation. Honey, this shit's getting redundant at this damn point, honey. It's like, now, Londi, you ought to be the last person doing inquiries because they trying to put you with darn Tedley, honey. Hell, Tedley darn being put with everybody, honey. That's the running joke, honey. They done made Tedley the darn Blanche Devereaux of the damn show, honey. She darn just getting it in with everybody that darn looks like a good piece of trade, honey. I'm surprised they ain't put darn Tedley with Robert at this point. But yeah, moving on from that, cast meets up at Trey Howard's house for the premiere of Styles by Howard. Filmed in March. Dior tells Trey Londi feels he has a problem with him. We got that situation under control later on. Trey earlier said the same thing to Tedley about Londi. So obviously some miscommunications is just going on. They just need to talk that out. Sean has Londi and Trey talk at a space he planned on leasing for a fashion blog launch party. And most of the cast meet up at Robert's Toy Drive event. And then that's where we leave off on the cliffhanger for that. Whew. Okay, last one, y'all. Episode 9. Well, actually, I have to do episode 10 on Monday. And then I will have all this uploaded to y'all by Wednesday. Just in time for the next episode. I'll probably stick it on through at this point. Fuck it. I go ahead and stick it on through, but shoot, I don't know if I want to make it to the reunion. I'll stick it out to at least the season finale if it's a 12-episode season. Because that would be fucked up to make it all the way to episode 11 and then just cut out right there. But anyways, episode 9. Jeff dumped the OnlyFans boo for Domino, honey. Domino. Honey, fellow darn Hispanic, cute-looking man. They share similar backgrounds. Speaking of darn similar backgrounds, honey, sisters! Honey, in my Jessie Rue voice. Honey, the sisters were darn photobombing like a mug. They done took up the whole darn scene a little bit. I was distracted by all the melanin magic. And then one of them had the audacity to look into the camera. I was like, girl, you ain't sleep. Oh shit, I'm about to knock my damn tablet off, honey. See, this is why I need to go eat and darn gonna get ready for darn gonna work, honey. I done already stayed up 3 o'clock in the morning last night, honey. On Instagram Live for the first time, believe it or not, honey. Y'all just had to see, y'all missed out. Y'all don't follow me on Instagram, honey. I rarely go live, but honey, one of the folks done got me up on the live stream, honey. Shout out to Geo, honey. Now he's over there on the Circle, New York, which I will be reviewing that when it comes on at the end of the month. But yeah, we was out there chatting it up for like a good 2-3 hours. Meanwhile, my eyes just get weary. I'm darn on bobbing and weaving right like this, honey. But yeah, it's like I rarely jump on the live streams, but I felt compelled to jump on the live stream with him. Been a minute since I darn on got on a live with somebody. Like I said, y'all, I'm now over my agoraphobia. So it's like I don't mind, you know, actually chatting with folks at this point. Because y'all know I used to be scared of that. I'd be like, honey, I converse with y'all in the comment section. But honey, DivaWuan, you couldn't pay DivaWuan to darn gonna get on the camera. Now I'm comfortable for the most part jumping on cameras and stuff. And even darn going as far as to meet people. Now I ain't going, I done told them I ain't going up to New York. Now Atlanta, we can do Atlanta. I don't know necessarily about Texas either, because honey, Texas, shit, they got all hell. Matter of fact, I go to New York before I go to Texas. Fuck that shit, honey. Texas, I go to New York. At least New York is liberal, child. But back to our regular schedule programming. George back on the screen, honey. Confessional look giving sexy professor, honey. FaceTime and Dior or whatnot. Dior includes in on the drama with Kesey. George is darn gonna shop because he's known Kesey as the quiet one, honey. It's the quiet ones is the most deadly, honey. Dior expresses working at the Hollywood. I was wondering when he was going to get into a salon suite, but he mentioned about how the cost has doubled. So I was like, okay, understandable why he took his sweet time, honey. Child, that makes me scared, honey. I'm wondering, is this salon suite that I'm planning on getting into in the summertime, honey, did they double up on their damn costs? Child, I'm hoping that shit still, hell, even if it's $300 a week, I go ahead and, you know, I'll be able to do that because it's just me, myself, and it ain't nobody but me. Now I need a little bit more space because y'all know I need to have my machines and stuff in there. Because as an esthetician, I need to be able to do my microcurrent, my body sculpting services, body waxing. I'm going to need to be able to have my 5-pound wax pot and all of that good stuff. So I need a good amount of space compared to a cosmetologist. They can get away with having just a chair in the bowl or whatnot. Nah, I need a way more space, honey. So, honey, they probably try to charge me about $500 a week, honey. What else do we got? George met a man within the first month. Child, honey, maybe I need to come on to... No, sex thought, never mind. It's too soon for them jokes, honey. I was about to say, maybe I need to come on to Atlanta, but... in lieu, if you know, you know. Let's just say maybe I might need to hold off on romance in Atlanta. Nah. I don't know. Moving on. Shit. See, I forgot. I had these darn notes written down weeks ago before my live stream and shit. Now darn situation me talking about Atlanta just gets awkward. But moving on, child. Maybe lose my darn train of thought. It's 12 o'clock or whatnot. Can't even darn Lord knows. I might have to call in late tomorrow. Shit. I'm talking about calling in late to work, y'all. Dior also managing an artist called Phenom or whatnot. Okay, interesting name. We find that out at his darn birthday party or whatnot. I noticed that none of the cast was there. I guess this is once again the real friends segment, honey. This just giving the real, not even the gay son or whatnot. Now the gay wife was there, and I was like, oh. Now, Dior, So now I let you slide with darn denying me for the darn, cause I can't compete with motherfucking darn trade and butch queens and shit. Now you telling me you had darn gay wifey over here? I feel my feelings insulted. Now she beautiful and all, but goddamn it, now I ain't know you was. It's like, now wait a minute, now bitch, is you into hold on? Now I might still be able to shoot my shot. Now is you into polyamory? Like, can I be the second wife? Like, she can have you Monday through Thursday, and I can have you on the weekend. Like, can we do something like that? See, now I gave up on you, doggone Robert. I was just gonna go. I mean, not Robert, but Dior. I was just going to settle for being the sister-in-law, and it wouldn't have really been a settle because, honey, the darn old brother's just as fine, honey. That damn show wouldn't have been a settlement at all, honey. But child, now in lieu of seeing the gay wife, it's like, well, shit, maybe I could be the second wife, honey. Now, that being said, now, as the second wife, I still had to hold equal privileges or whatnots. I know normally in the polyamory, the first wife has the main privileges, but honey, she gonna have to split that, honey. We gonna have to split that 50-50. Now, I let her have the majority of the days because, you know, like I said, I don't bottom like that, so she can darn take the poundings most of through the weekday, honey. I just had me darn ready for the weekend, honey. I get you right for the weekend, honey, and then I go ahead and darn send you off to her Monday through Thursday. That's how we work that shit out right there. And then, you know, sometimes she don't even get her full week because through the weekday you also dabbling with the darn butch queens and shit. You see, now I reserve the right to have you exclusively on the weekends. Now, if you darn still dabble with the butch queens and shit, you do that on the days Monday through Thursday that the main wife have you, honey. The second wife is gonna have you exclusive Friday through darn Sunday. That's my proposal for you, Dior. I know Dior looking at me like, see, bitch, this is why I don't comment on your shit, honey. You just got to make damn shit awkward, honey. Moving on, honey. I ain't gonna give Dior too much, honey. I know the folks be watching my darn shit on the low, honey. Even though they don't comment no more. I guess they say, honey, we ain't commenting, we ain't dropping down out the clouds for DivaWuan, child. Now Phenom. Now the voice does sound like Velvet, but it's like this is a case of doing too much. I can't stand with an artist that are gonna do unnecessary riffs and runs. Happy birthday. See now, bitch, I'm all off pitch like Britney. But anyways, he was on pitch, but it was just giving too much, honey. It was giving too much of a good thing, honey. What else do we have for this scene? I think that was it. Oh, we had the touching scene with Miss Keisha, who is the older sister. Looked like there's like a 10-year age difference between them. So that was touching to see actual family for Dior in there. Hey, sister-in-law. Because I'm still going to be wifey number 2, honey. And my darn Countess Vaughn voice. See, now that's one range I can darn do. I'm wifey. Nah, 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 nah. Honey, y'all remember darn when she was on that show and she darn came out with that damn video looking a hot ass mess. Talking about, I'm wifey. Honey, that's how I'm going to be. I'm wifey. I might darn do some research and include that video somewhere in the description box if I can find it. Child, if she know well enough, honey, she'll darn have that damn shit deleted. She looked like a damn fool. Talking about, I'm wifey. Honey, just looked the hot ass damn mess, honey. I missed that show. Hell, they doing all these reboots. They need to bring back R&B. What was it? R&B Divas they was on. Honey, they need to bring that shit back with Carlos King and whatnot. But moving on from that, honey, we got Sean tells his friends he's planning on interviewing celebrity friends and various people in fashion in general. Okay, Sean. Kiki hosting a charity event that looks beautiful and looking beautiful in the sequin dress. Trey Howard pops up to the store that Kiki apparently was hosting at. Astro later on strolls in. Hell, he's even confused. I was like, damn, he's part of the cast and he's darn gonna confused on the shit. So don't hold me too tough on having to darn gonna rationalize this shit, honey. Even if your cast members can't even describe what the event was. And then apparently Robert isn't going on the cast trip or whatnot. Astro got financial issues. He's trying to save up for a car, honey. Honey, I got to darn gonna give you a hand clap because, bitch, I'm in the same situation. I got to get me a damn car, my damn self, honey. We got some traveling to do. And this time I am now willing to travel upwards of 4+ hours. Because y'all know DivaWuan was not, when I had my first car, I wasn't doing that traveling like that. But now I'm willing to start traveling more, whatnot. So I can travel up to Georgia. Let me see. I can do South Carolina. I can do Virginia. I can do Maryland. I'm trying to think how far is DC from North Carolina. Ain't that's like 4 hours too, because like the DMV is all together. Now I drive to those areas. Now as far as anything above 4 hours, I don't know. Unless I end up getting an electric car that can do the full driving for me on the freeways. It's like I do the highways, but the freeways, honey, is I'm gonna have to set that shit in auto drive mode, honey. Or at least rent a car that does that shit. But yeah, she's at the charity event and all that. Wasn't too much about that. Oh, now I do have to say this. Now Markel and Dario, we know that y'all don't pay the cash shit now. It's like the least y'all can do is darn front the darn folks the darn trip. Y'all can do like Bravo. Them bitches act like they darn spit money on the hotel room. We know that the shit was comped by Bravo. Girl, y'all know y'all can darn comp a darn Astro. Astro just 21 years old. Comp the darn man the damn trip, honey. And that way he can give us old freaky cab, honey, because darn Astro is going to always be the hoe on the show, honey. So he can darn turn the shit into the cabin trip, honey, like darn breed. Well, hopefully not breed, but he could give us like that type of darn because, honey, I wouldn't put it past Miss Astro, honey. So yeah, go if y'all gonna front anybody's trip at the minimum, because I know y'all on a budget over there. At least front his trip, if nobody else, honey. Although, like I said, they could really darn splurge and get everybody's trip money down. And then we get a blast from the past, honey. King Kane is back on the scene, honey. He meets up with darn Trey Howard in the store or whatnot. They kikiing it up. They reminiscing or whatnot. I was like, ain't this an interesting surprise? Last time we seen them, they was about to darn fight each other down to the darn reunion. Now everything is peaceful and copacetic. So that is it, y'all. That is episodes. What did I do? Episodes 5 through 9. I will be back Monday to darn finish this on out, and then we will be caught up. Okay, y'all, finally closing this shit on out. Chasing Dallas Season 4, Episode 10. Then we'll be all caught up just in time for Episode 11. That will be dropping Thursday. Now, I'm recording this as of Tuesday, so I'm cutting it down to the wire. So we start off with Dior and Kesey are the first to arrive to the house. Wait a minute, did I get that correct? Yep. Okay, Dior and Kesey. Oh, yep. That makes sense. But they had to call Trey to get the darn key code. So obviously, like most Airbnbs, there's a key code or whatnots. And you would think Trey would have been the first one there or whatnots, but instead he was somehow the last one there. So they had to darn give him the darn key code or whatnots. House looked dated as fuck. Some people saying it's a haunted mansion. Other folks said it looks like darn granny house. Child, boo. I understand that y'all know I understand that y'all on a budget or whatnot, so y'all ain't gonna be able to rent out no mansion and shit, but it's like y'all couldn't have rent out nothing modernized. No, I guess, child. Then we get doggone Trey and James finally arrive. Honey, see, that's why they doggone was too late, honey. They was doggone smoking that doggone good, honey. Did y'all notice that car was doggone all smoked up in the night? I was like, See, now what if y'all don't ran y'all selves off the damn road? I mean, how do you see with all that because that doggone car was smoked out. I don't. But moving on. Now Dior, girl, now you is the epitome of doggone bougie. Honey, Dior. Now, I am with him on changing the bed covers because the house looked dated as fuck. I wouldn't trust none of those sheets there. I'll bring my own sheets too. I'm like that even when I go to hotels. It's like, yeah, you can clean my yeah, let me doggone put my own linens down. Hell, sometimes if I can't even bring no linens, I doggone order some off the, order some online and yeah, y'all put this down so I know for a fact that this is clean or whatnot. Matter of fact, go ahead and hit it through the laundry one good time, and then doggone put this one down. But yeah, he done had his whole Dior duvet set on the doggone bed. Bougie bitch. But I'm here for it. Then we get Tedley doggone comes and boot doggone Trey out the master. I guess they doggone went in order of who doggone put down the deposit of what first. In addition to the fact that this is supposed to be a getaway celebrating Tedley's divorce. I mean, helping out through the divorce, but the bitch ain't been depressed. Honey, the whole thing, so the Tedley got it that he stay having a man for all we know from what we darn be seeing. Y'all say he have a man for every day of the darn week. So, honey, Tedley ain't the least bit sad. So Trey thought he could take it upon himself to renege and darn get the room right. Tedley said, bitch, that's not what we agreed upon, honey. So Tedley doggone reclaimed his doggone room, honey, like Maxine Waters reclaimed her time from them bullshit congressmen that was playing with her. So, yeah, doggone Trey so much in his feelings, he done called James up doggone to go home with him. Obviously, he ended up rethinking that because he ended up staying or whatnot. But I was like, this is just tacky every darn. Like, when is we going to get over a room gate? Like, this is gonna play it out. We no longer even entertain this shit on Housewives, Married to Medicine. It's like, come on now. Why can't everybody just say? And then it's like, even with the room with the 4 darn going bunk beds, I was like, y'all bitches are real unoriginal. Like, this the exact same playbook from Dark Chase in L.A. where y'all had the room with 4 bunk beds. Like, really? Girl, boo. Then we get going. Jeff arrives just as Trey was finishing up calling James to come pick him up. Robert and Kiki is calling fine ass Londi up on the phone, honey, and telling them that he had the room with the bunk beds, but unlike Chase in L.A., turns out he was going to have the room with the bunk beds all by himself because obviously Astro's not there. Who else wasn't there? I don't think DeAndre wasn't invited. I guess maybe at one point he was going to be a factor, but he's not. So DeAndre's gone. Astro's gone. I'm trying to think, was there one more person? I don't think it was. But yeah, those 2 people are not there as well. Then we get Lon D decides to come on over to the house after, after the debacle or whatnot. Lord knows, y'all. I'm trying my best to push through. I'm telling y'all, this will be the last bit, honey. Because it's like, it ain't really nothing much going on. They still stretching this who done slept with who done slept. It's like, who gives a fuck? Who gives a damn, honey? Line D's doggone fine. I ain't gonna hold it against him, honey. I admit I sleep with the mud. Shit. It's like, so Jeff wanted. He done seen the doggone print. But then y'all linking doggone Line D to doggone Tedley. They in their feelings about the shit. They going back and forth. Now everybody's upset or whatnot. Girl, boo. So then we get Sean arrives. Sean arrives so late. Everybody else is at the grocery store at this point. Dior Kesey darn is talking about the situation, about how people keep trying to put him with Kesey so bad that he's darn fake proposing to darn to Kesey or whatnot. And it's like, now damn Dior, at this point, can I be wife number 2? Now I know I look basic right now. Now mind you, I'm recording this shit 1 o'clock in the morning. But I promise you I can darn get glammed up like darn your first wife or whatnot. Cause it's like, damn, you darn try to, you proposing damn Kesey. Then you had the darn the ex-flame that came to the party that was supposed to whoop your ass. I know, supposed to whoop Kesey's ass. But they had orders not to whoop your ass, honey. So you have him. Then you have darn the other person, the darn Trey's stepdaddy or whatnots that we ain't seen. And then you got the gay mama. It's like, bitch, it's like, can DivaWuan get some love over here? Now, granted, I know I'm all the way up here in North Kakalaki or whatnot, but you know, I'd be willing to travel down every now and again. Now, I can't say down there, y'all got too much anti-trans legislation going on down there. But, honey, can DivaWuan just get you Monday and Tuesday? And then them other folks can figure out the rest of the damn days, child. That's my doggone little proposal, honey. Because DivaWuan has been celibate now for 8 months. It's about time to dust off the cobwebs now. But anyways, moving on off of doggone sexy Dior, honey. Then we get on over to the commercial break. Child, the commercial is hella late. Now I don't know what it is with doggone chasing with them doggone giving the commercials like is the folks not paying? Like, I want to know, is the folks not paying their money in time for the commercials and shit? And it's like, at this point, what was the point of the commercial being doggone played? Now I know I'm late as hell reviewing the shit, but this shit premiered on May the 4th, right? Why is they doggone talking about an event, talking about pre-book your tickets and all this? The event is April 29th. Not April 29th of last year. April 29th that just passed. So obviously, I'm assuming that this darn commercial supposed to be put like 4 episodes early on or something. Because it's like, the doggone event's doggone already gone. Like, that was just a waste of a damn commercial or whatnot. I hope that person got their money back. Because I'd be pissed the fuck off I paid for some damn advertisement that is time sensitive. And you post my shit after the fact. Ooh, that would have me some type of heated, honey. But once we get off the doggone commercial break or whatnot, we get DeAndre decides to invite the cast to the crew lounge. He tells the cast about this is the type of lounge that he's opening. He's franchising. Honey, Tedley and Trey let it be known there's already one in Dallas. Okay, well, so it can't be more than one? Like, nah, I mean, I ain't trying to be funny, but is there a certain rule where it can only be one lounge of the name in that city or whatnot? It can't be like McDonald's where it might be 2 or 3 or whatnot. I'm just wondering. But neither here nor there, it didn't come into fruition anyways, because this shit was filmed around November. It's now darn May, and DeAndre still ain't got nothing open. So neither here nor there. Then make matters worse, you invite these folks out. It's like you invite the folks out. You said you got drinks and stuff on them, and the manager is not there to clear it. And You couldn't call the manager up or anything. The manager didn't leave a message or anything. So you was just gonna leave it up to the manager to do it the day of? That don't make no sense to me. So since the manager is not there, they got to pay for their own bottle. And he's willing to go half. But he said something slick about he ain't drinking with them. He's already slightly intoxicated. Like, being darn gone just unnecessary. Like, it was just so unnecessary. Talking about he don't want to drink around it. It's like, well, bitch, this some flip-floppy ass bullshit. Like, you darn gonna invite us out here. You say you got drinks with us. So it's like, in one sense, you want to hang with us. But at the same time, you don't want to hang with us and darn gonna participate. Like, that shit would have irritated my motherfucking nerves, too. And then he said something reckless about, like, oh, if he wanted to, he could purchase 6 bottles or whatnot. Well, bitch, since you darn got the folks out there and you inconveniencing them or whatnots with darn saying that all of a sudden they got to pay for a bottle, then why not your ass darn have paid for that one bottle for all of them to begin with, since you got it like that big money grip? Then he go back and forth with Dargon Ted a little bit, and then shit gets heated with Dargon Sean Honey. Now, Sean, I don't know why you had to bring the dead grandma. I said, God damn. I was like, not that you brought the grandma. Like, why Granny got to get slapped? Now, Granny ain't had nothing to do with how Dargon DeAndre is now. Lord knows. Leave Granny alone. Dargon Sean said he don't give a fuck. Honey, he'll slap you and your dead Granny. I said, See, DeAndre, that's how you know you ain't about that life. Cause somebody was darn gonna talk about my grandmother. It wouldn't have been no more talking. It would have been me just kindly going across the darn area and darn knocking the shit out of darn Sean's motherfucking darn tacky fashions having ass. And that is pretty much that. Sean darn and DeAndre, as they getting into it, darn the scene ends with old boy walking off. Like I said, I wish somebody would talk about my damn grandma. It would have been some slow singing and doggone flower bringing. But that's 52 minutes. Next week it looks like the doggone shit show continues. I'm still weighing my options of whether I'm going to be back here for episode 11 or not. Like, when is this shit going to end? I don't know. I might stick it out for episode 12. I don't know. I might be in better spirits, especially since now I'm no longer employed at my job. I quit today. So maybe as I take these next couple of days to, to relax, I'm no longer stressed out about work. I no longer have to worry about getting up early in the morning or whatnot. I might have the time to start finally enjoying the show more thoroughly. Because over these past couple months, I've been distracted by so many things, from, preparing, going back to school, and, well, technically it's not school, it's continuing education to get my certifications in laser tech or whatnot. So I'm trying to weigh out which state I'm going to be relocating temporarily. When I say temporarily, it's only a few days. That's how fast the course is. So between that, the job, getting back on the house hunt and all of those things, on top of medical health, this darn show right here has been put on the back burner. And like I said, it looks like they really ain't got much going on this season. Like, the biggest thing that happened was the darn fight with Kesey and darn DeAndre. It's just been so for the most part. I hope the darn what comes on after this? They done shown Chasing LA, Chasing Dallas. It's about time for darn Chasing Atlanta to come back around, what, August? Or is it going to be like July or something? Because we got to figure out how many episodes is darn Twit's show going to be. But then we got to figure out, like, when this shit going off first. So we on episode, 10 now? They'll probably have like a 12 episode season. I don't even think they deserve a 3-part reunion, to be honest with you. Like, what is there to say that deserves 3 parts? So we can say a 2-part reunion at best. So 14 episodes. So if we go by that logic, technically 4 more episodes left. That'll put us in June, and then Oliver's show is like maybe 6 episodes. Then that will push us out to July. Okay, that'll be around a good time for doggone Chasing Atlanta to come back. Right around July-ish. Ooh, now that's gonna get tricky though. Now I got to think like how I'm gonna do this, because that's around the time where I'm gonna be doing quite a bit of track. We're gonna work it out somehow, some way, y'all. If it's good, honey, I just be doggone doing the Chasing Atlanta, out of town or whatnot. But that is it. I'm gonna try my best to doggone toughen on out. So y'all know what to do. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And reluctantly, I will try my best to be back in a couple days with episode 11. Good night, y'all.